How's it going, everyone? As you see, we'll talk about this little footage we just shown in the intro. I believe that's how we're gonna put it anyways, right? And we'll give you just quick little updates. But we had to move over here because of that footage we showed you. There is now over here at Kingsbury Park, here in Defiance, our Smart 21 community, our smart city, has now installed that big 5G thing right at the shelter house at head level in the park, right? The park, the most busiest park, one of the two most busiest parks in Defiance. Everyone goes over there for the pool, you know, and all this and that, and they put that 5G antenna right there at head level, right at the busiest shelter in that park, right? The one that offers the most shelter, the one that offers the most shade and best location, whatever. And that's where they decided to put that. It's not there for your convenience, okay? I looked into it. It shows up, but it's locked, right? You got to have the password, all this and that. So it's not there for your convenience. That's there for the new AI infrastructure they're installing all over the place. That's there for their convenience. Frying your brains in the park. Okay, an important thing to understand about that is you, the Defiance citizens, you are the ones paying for that. I'm pretty sure I showed, I don't know, did I show how it was hooked up? It's hooked up right into the park's electricity, public park that is paid by you, the people, right? And then somebody's footing the bill, which is probably the city, right? For the, I'm sure MetaLink ain't offering free service, right? Who's paying for that? You are. And what do? They just put that thing right at head level, right there in the, right there in the park, right? Frying everyone's brains because they need it. They need it to keep their cameras online, to keep their sensors online, and as more AI rolls out, to keep that online. There's that for you, right? Other than that, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a great day, as best as you can. Whiskey and I are trying. Give a little update. We're still working on getting that music released. We got a whole album ready. We got more than an album's worth of music, but we do have a whole album ready. But I'm looking into stuff, trying to do it right. I do want to ride the algorithms. You know, I'm not trying to become some huge hit or major star, but I believe I have stuff worthy enough that I should be able to earn from it, right? I believe I'm putting, and I'm not, there's a lot of great stuff out there, but I believe I'm creating some music that is songs that are better than, at least as good, or if not better than half the shit they're cramming down our throats these days, right? Anyways, so we're working on that. We're gonna, the plan is to release a couple of singles and then the full album. I'm trying to, this is just going on, all this stuff I'm looking up. I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm just trying to go by what everyone says works, or how it should be done. And then we'll get that, a couple of releases, and then the ones, a couple of them I've already released on YouTube and Facebook, and that was because for the people that are already subscribed and follow me, that's for them to give them a taste of, let them know what I've been up to besides, doing the YouTube videos, right? Other stuff I've been up to all this time, and let them hear it first, right? Let you guys hear it first. And so those songs will end up on the album, but probably they won't be as a major single or nothing like that, right? Anyways, then other than that, let's Whiskey and I took a little break from that because we don't want to get burnt out from it either. Taking our walk, and we got to consider stuff. This world, it's going to shit. It's only going to get worse, right? We need to understand that. And the people around you or this is where we're at now. This is where we're at in time. It's time to make your decision. What side are you going to choose? And you can choose to be the rest of the world that's going to fry, or you can choose to come out of that. The problem is, choosing to come out of that is the right thing. It's I'm living it right now. It's rough, right? But you're going to lose a whole lot of people, right? Because the thing is, the world's only getting worse. And why is that? Because people are only getting worse. We got people around us that we love, people around us that, whatever we care about, we wouldn't assume that they would do us wrong or we would do them wrong. And they are going to. They're going to turn against anyone. That's how the world is going to turn against anyone who chooses to come out of the world. And this is where we're at. And we're talking about, we got these things going on here in America right now, right? Judgments. And I've already said that in other videos. I'm not getting everything exactly right, and I'm not trying to either. I'm not trying to claim any specific message, right? I'm just trying to say I can read the signs, right? And the thing is, all these disaster areas are all the areas that were where the eclipses came through, right? Marked by the eclipses. And these are the areas the disasters are hitting. And it's only going to get worse. Let's consider some of that. Why is that? Because people are now raising questions, and people start to rate when serious stuff like this happens and people raise questions of faith. Oh, well, how could God allow this and all that? He's warned us. He's warned us. We refuse to see it. On a whole, everyone's refusing to hear those warnings, to see those warnings for what they are. They want to ignore them. Oh, the world's overall a good place. People are overall good. We want to believe that stuff, and it's not right. The world's going to hell, and it's ending. Okay? And for how we know it, these are known as the end times. And that's true. And we're not going to stop this judgment. And why is that? We're choosing not to. Let's consider that. What's going on here? And I got to be careful. I'm trying to release my music, and I'm not, like I say, I'm not ever trying to be, it's not about politics. I'm not choosing one side or the other. It's about right and wrong. And it's about truth, right? Truth or lies, right and wrong, right? So that's where I'm at. Where's everyone else at? Listen. Are you guys still talking about that Jeffrey Epstein? Right? You guys are still concerned about that? My problem is, and I mean this out of love for the MAGA people, right? You've been duped, and this is the last set of proof you need. And this alone will be the whole reason why America will not escape judgment. It's not all these other issues they keep wanting to cram us. Trump comes out there and he has admitted his guilt. One, your guilt, if you sit back and do not use your power to get something done about it like you promised, then you are guilty. For that alone, right? But he's guilty. He's part of it. How much more proof do you need? And it's sad because I see the MAGA people and they don't, for the majority of them, they don't want to face it. They want to come up with excuses. You cannot excuse this. Who are you? Don't tell me that you, any of you, right? Any of us, right? Don't tell me anyone sat here on their sitting on their high horse, right? Like they're above everyone else. Oh, about the children. We want answers for Epstein, right? For what happened. But you're going to look the other way because Trump's telling you to forget about it. I don't think so. That's the most important issue that's going to send us to complete judgment. Because they are all guilty, and we, the people who hold the power, are going to sit back and allow them to tell us to just forget about it and tell us what to do. Now, and that's not choosing sides. They're all in it together, and this is the thing. I hate to say it, but I told you so, right? I don't want to say it like that, but that's what it comes down to. Several things I keep saying about what's going on, and it comes down to, I told you so, right? It's almost like the whole thing where they're saying the conspiracy theorists are right now about everything, right? All you gotta do is open your eyes and see it. Okay, I seen what was going on. Trump showed his true colors his first term when he refused to do anything about his friends, the Clintons. Okay, and now this is just enough proof. Look at it, the way he's answering it, the way he's handling it. He is involved. He was friends with Epstein. What's it take to understand it? Oh no, don't say that. Oh, it's funny because this whole time that Trump keeps saying, all this time you guys keep worrying about Epstein, right? Yeah, this whole time the left keeps don't want to let it go, and then want to blame the people on the right, and the right want to blame the people on the left, right? But when your own people are getting caught up in it, then you want to hush up and look the other way. They are all in on it. I've said that a long time ago. They're all dirty, rotten, and we need to put a stop to it. America will be judged, is being judged for this. Not for this alone. We've turned away from God. We sit here and act like we're the Christian nation. But there ain't nothing Christ-like coming out of us, right? You're duped. I was saved for this, I was saved for that. Now we got Christians making excuses for Trump. We've been warned. This is the last straw. You can allow this kind of filth and this kind of evil and destruction, and to be attacking the children and to let it go. We will not get away with it. That's where I'm at with that. My point is, the people on the MAGA side, you guys are supposed to be the ones with the more sense about you. They got it more figured out. And now you're sitting here making excuses for this guy who's just as dirty and rotten as the rest of them, right? Anyways, it's stuff like this. This is how eventually it becomes accepted, right? You look at all the wrongness that's going on in this world, all the stuff going on, how people deceive each other, cheat each other, all the ridiculous stuff going on in the world. One, we're not obeying God and loving each other, right? But it's all because it started out similar to this issue, right? Starts getting overlooked. The more it gets overlooked, ignored, eventually it becomes accepted in a way of life, right? We've already seen it happen so many times here in the not so distant past, right? But just like, and then you can take, right, your public servants who are, what is their job, what are they supposed to be doing, and are they obeying God's expectations of actually loving their neighbor? Because if you loved your people that vote for you, that provide your job to you, then you would certainly not be okay with installing brain frying 5G in the parks where the children are hanging out, right? But they want to keep us focused on all these other issues. And then Trump comes out, oh, I did this, I did that. Everyone's so ungrateful. He talks about all these great things he did. He didn't do nothing great for any of us, the people, even the MAGA people, right? The only things he did was great for the super rich and those who are in control of the police state and the AI technology. Not any of us. That's all we got for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We're certainly not here to offend anyone. Especially if we're saying you or stuff like that. This applies to all of us in general. And we are now at this stage where we have to decide, are we going to be a part of it or against it, right? Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.